Hey y'all, welcome to the Rock Store. We are in California, and this place is an iconic stop where a lot of famous people come to show off their motorcycles, ride the canyons, and also a lot of rad cars. Today, the lot is absolutely filled with motorcycles. Let's take a look at some of the bikes that are here. And then before it's over, I'll give you a full tour of this place along with its history from the owner of it, who's owned it for generations with his father and had every kind of celebrity and even movies filmed right here in this location. Of course, you got to have your Harley Davidsons. We've got Ducatis, BMW 1200, in fact 1250 actually. Plus we got a few more BMWs lined up, the GS's, another Ducati, more Harley Davidsons. That thing's beautiful. Love it. Triumph. Just all kinds of cool bikes out here, man. This is a motorcycle hangout, 100%. Cool little chopper. Exhaust comes up and out behind the sissy bar. That's pretty neat. And if I can be honest, out of everything here, that right there is probably my favorite vehicle I've seen today. Look at that F350. That thing is so clean. And look who I found.
What's that?
My girl Tana.
And it's happening here.
It is.
Where are you?
Yes, look at all the bikes, man, one after another. All kinds of bikes. Every make and model you could possibly imagine. If you like motorcycles, this is the spot. In fact, yesterday we stopped here, it was much slower, and we had the owner actually give us a tour of the place and tell us some of the history. Why don't you guys check that out? Y'all, we're at the Rock Store here, just outside of Malibu, California, and we're gonna do a little tour inside.
Rich Safko. I'm the present owner of the Rock Store. My mom and dad bought the Rock Store in 1961. So it's been in the family 60 plus years now. But I'm going to show you how it all comes together. All right, so this was back in the early 1900s. This was just a general store, okay? And it's known as the Rock Store because of the, the building is made out of this volcanic rock, all right? Now, if you'd be so kind, we just have to walk just a little bit because of the overgrowth. But he notices the sign.
The sign, yeah.
Now look above there, there's a tree right behind it.
Yep.
And to the left there, you can see that red tile roof.
Yep.
See, that is a two-story rock house.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So the travelers used to sleep up there, and then they would get their supplies out of the general store. It's known as the Rock House, Rock Store. Okay, you see, there's a test. There's a test. All right. This is the Rock Barn.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is where they kept the horses and the mules. So this was all built around 1910. And a family, the Majoners, they homesteaded here and they collected all this rock and they built Rock House, Rock Store, Rock Barn. And all the property was split up over the years and that sort of thing. So
now there was a major trail that came through here. Why
yes.
Why were people coming here to visit this barn?
As far as I know, this was the main road from here to the Pacific Coast Highway. And then they would go from there, either they go San Francisco or San Diego or wherever their travels were taking them. These are the original, or the second set of gas pumps that we had. When my dad originally bought the store in 1961, we had the ones with the bulb on top, and you'd pump it for 3 gallons, 5 gallons, or 1 gallon, or whatever it was. And then back in probably the early 70s, we switched and he became an independent gas dealer, and we brought in these pumps. What's interesting is that it's 37 cents a gallon. So for $7.80, you got 27 gallons of gas.
That's pretty wild. So I didn't record this part, but he just said he can't sell you $10 of gas because there's not enough digits. And he can't charge you more than $1 a gallon because, again, not enough digits.
Got everybody? So, the first movie they ever made at the Rock Store was in 1961. It was called Panic in the Year Zero. And it starred Ray Milland and Frankie Avalon. The newer, Jason Momoa is probably Keanu Reeves, that sort of thing. Jay, there's a picture of Jay. You're going to see some other ones along the way here.
Jay Leno, yeah.
And what's interesting in here too is, see, there's like an Indian on the wall, and there's a wolf right down here. So in 1989, they made a horror movie here, and it was called Grave Secrets. And I'm going to show you. This is the director's concept drawing up here, and you'll see what. And they brought a woman in from England, and she lived here for a month, and she hand painted this whole kitchen for that one scene in the movie.
Oh my God. So they got a decent menu here. I actually tried the pork quesadilla, and it was phenomenal.
Concept drawing, how he wanted the set to look like back in 1989 when they made the movie.
That's
and
cool.
You can see the Indian between the blinds and all that sort of stuff. So we've never changed it since 1989.
That's cool.
So this is once again they did. I was talking about Father Stew. Okay. So make sure starring Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. All right. Do you have? Well, we could just. Who wants to be father? Or do you want to be Father Stew? No, really. Yeah. Somebody sit at the first.
Behind the bar?
Yeah, just stand behind the bar.
Okay.
I know it sounds kind of corny, but.
Right.
But when you see the movie, you're gonna. Oh wait, we've seen it.
I'm gonna get rid of this
All right.
now, though.
Oh, you've been.
Right.
So we did, this is kind of like our outdoor patio. Everybody hangs out here. We do barbecue. And,
Rich actually lives in that store up there. That was a little storage room, and he turned into an apartment, and he lives up there and then runs this. Truly is an amazing host. I mean, this is super nice of him. He said when Ronald Reagan was an actor, he had a ranch here, and when they sold it to the studio, when he became governor, they gave him all these horseshoes, and so they put him into their patio. Kind of cool history.
Here's Jay with a black hair. Back in the day, when they first bought the store, this was always Hell's Angels, Harley Davidson territory. Okay, period. If you had a foreign bike of any type, you were not allowed to park in the parking lot. Or the Harley guys pick it up and take it across the street over there and place it against the.
They park it for you.
That's what it was like that for years and years. And there was all this. So my dad finally in 1991, he and Sonny Barger got together.
Oh wow.
And my dad says, "Hey Sonny, can't have all this fighting every weekend. Got to do something." "What do you want me to do, Ed?" And my dad says, "Well, I want everybody welcome to the rock store. It doesn't matter what you ride, as long as you respect the place and take care of it. I'm happy." So with all that being said, they made the sports guys and the Harley guys sign a truce. Oh. And the agreement was that anybody, long as you respected the place, it doesn't matter what you ride, you were welcomed at the rock store. And it's been like that ever since. That's a good feel story, obviously.
That was the start of the shift.
Yeah.
Now everybody's welcome
My
everywhere.
sister used to sell sandwiches out of that little room right there. That little, you could open up. It's just a little closet, but that's how we got in the food business.
You're keeping Sandy in the closet?
Pretty cool.
No one backs baby into a corner.
So this is they're setting up the street here. Okay.
He's got a photo book from the movie Father Stew.
Now this is the bar as it was set up during the actual shoot. Remember the cash register? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Well, you can't move that thing.
Yeah. And this is, the wall on here, and they put, dartboards, and it was all smoky and stuff like that.
The man's living his history right here in some of the most beautiful country in all of America, on one of the most iconic motorcycle and hot rod roads. And he's just humbly showing us around his place. And this place is famous. That's so many people here, but it's not fancy. It's very real and authentic, and it's history. This is what touring America is about. Finding a place like this with deep history that have been preserved and stay the same. So I'm pretty honored to have him take us to show us around. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it because it's something.